Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. B&B spoilers. Finn's commitment includes a secret. Steffy reacts badly to reveal. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers document that John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, believes he set Hope Logan, Annika Noel, straight. But viewers know Hope's mind is still wandering to an imagined reality with him. Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Wood, is unaware of what happened between her husband and Hope. If she did, a confrontation would have happened. Finn believes Hope's life got off track because she became involved with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. Novlan's character took it upon himself to protect Hope. Finn also confided in her when their parents were engaged and then married. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Liam Spencer is shelved. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, sits on the daytime shelf. It was a good decision not to replay the Liam and Hope reunion music. The Steffy, Liam, Hope triangle can't be revived due to Finn's prominence in Wood's character's heart. Without Thomas and unwilling to seek out Liam, Hope decided to fixate on Finn. She's doing that partially out of spite toward Steffy, which Finn has accurately assessed. Assuming Liam joins this mix, he will blame Finn for leading Hope on. That's not the case, but it won't matter because Liam is biased against the man Steffy loves. Depending upon what happens, Liam might aim for a reconciliation with Hope or Steffy. B&B spoilers. John Finnegan feels great. Finn recently reaffirmed his love for Steffy and his appreciation for the life they created. He verbally replayed their meeting and the birth of their son, which raised some warning signs in the minds of all seasoned fans. When all is going smoothly, a storm generally appears in the Pacific Ocean and batters the Cliff House. This time, Sheila Carter's Kimberlyn Brown, look-alike Sugar, won't take advantage of the turbulence of the weather. Instead, Hope is priming herself to play a version of her mother, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, circa modern times. Hope wants to prove to Steffy that she is a threat, so home-wrecking appears to be the devious goal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy Forrester Finnegan demands trust. Steffy could have any guy she wanted. Finn knows that and values the magical, instant connection they made when he was assigned to her case. In what seems like ages ago, Steffy's second motorcycle accident led to her and Finn meeting. Destiny followed. However, regardless of love's intensity, Steffy will be deeply moved when she learns that Hope threw herself at Finn on more than one occasion. But Steffy will be most aggravated because Finn did not share all the details of that scenario or Hope's persistent flirtatious efforts. The likely coming reveal could create a new triangle, swapping Finn in for Liam between both ladies. In the world of high fashion, powerful families, and tangled emotions, commitments often come with strings attached, some visible, others buried deep within the heart. For Finn, his commitment to Steffy is unwavering, but like all great love stories, it hides a secret that could unravel everything. Finn stood in the warm glow of the Forrester living room, his gaze fixed on the family portrait hanging above the fireplace. He had just returned from an intense stay at the hospital, but the weight on his shoulders wasn't from saving lives. It was from the secret he'd been carrying, a secret that had been gnawing at him ever since he said, "I do" to Steffy. He knew that Steffy, with her fiery spirit and unyielding loyalty, would never forgive him if she found out. But Finn believed in his heart that he had no choice. This secret was a matter of life and death, of protecting the woman he loved from a past that refused to stay buried. As he watched Steffy laughing with Kelly and Hayes in the adjacent room, Finn felt a pang of guilt. She had been through so much, overcoming her addiction, dealing with the fallout of her affair with Liam, and fighting to keep their family together. The last thing she needed was more drama, especially from the man who promised her peace and stability. But Finn had to act. The time had come to reveal the truth, no matter the cost. Later that evening, as the kids were tucked into bed and the house fell into a comfortable silence, Finn approached Steffy, who was sipping her favorite wine on the couch. She looked up at him with those deep, searching eyes that had always seen through his soul. "Finn," she said softly, sensing his unease. "What's going on? You've been distant lately." Finn sat beside her, taking her hand in his. The warmth of her touch gave him a fleeting sense of comfort. but it was quickly overshadowed by the gravity of what he was about to say. "Steffy, there's something I need to tell you," he began, his voice heavy with the burden of his confession. "It's something I've kept from you for a while now, and I can't keep it to myself any longer." Steffi's heart skipped a beat, her mind raced with possibilities. What could Finn possibly be hiding from her? They had promised each other complete honesty, no matter how difficult the truth might be. She squeezed his hand, urging him to continue. "I've been in contact with someone from my past," Finn confessed, his eyes avoiding hers. "Someone I never told you about because I thought it was over. But it's not. And now that person is back, threatening to destroy everything we've built together." Steffi's breath caught in her throat. The room seemed to close in around her, the walls pressing in with the weight of Finn's words. "Who is it, Finn? What do they want?" "It's my ex-fiancée, Samantha," Finn admitted, his voice barely above a whisper. "She showed up at the hospital a few months ago, claiming that she's in trouble and that I'm the only one who can help her. She was pregnant when we broke up, Steffy. I didn't know. She said she lost the baby, but now she's saying it was a lie, that our child is out there somewhere." Steffy pulled her hand away as if she'd been burned. Her mind was a whirlwind of emotions: shock, anger, betrayal. "You lied to me, Finn. You promised me that we would never keep secrets from each other, that we were a team. How could you keep something like this from me?" "Steffy, please," Finn pleaded, reaching for her, but she recoiled, standing up and putting distance between them. "I didn't tell you because I was trying to protect you. I didn't want to drag you into my past, into something I thought was behind me. But now it's caught up with us, and I don't know how to fix it." Steffy paced the room, her emotions boiling over. "You should have told me, Finn. We could have faced this together, but instead you kept me in the dark. You made me feel like a fool for trusting you, for believing in us." Finn stood, desperate to make her understand. "Steffy, I love you. I've only ever wanted to protect you and our family. But this is bigger than I ever imagined. I don't know how to make it right, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes." Steffy stopped pacing, her eyes blazing with hurt and anger. "You've already broken us, Finn. How am I supposed to trust you now? How am I supposed to look at you the same way when I know you've been lying to me this whole time?" Finn's heart ached at the pain in her voice, at the realization that he might have just destroyed the best thing that ever happened to him. "I'm so sorry, Steffy. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought I could handle this on my own, but I was wrong. Please, let's figure this out together." But Steffy shook her head, tears brimming in her eyes. "I need time, Finn. I need to process this, to figure out what this means for us. Right now, I don't even know if I can look at you." Finn watched as Steffy turned away from him, walking toward the stairs, her footsteps heavy with the weight of his betrayal. He wanted to call out to her, to beg her to stay, to fight for their love, but the words caught in his throat. He had made his bed, and now he had to lie in it alone. As the night stretched on, Finn sat in the darkened living room, the silence echoing around him. The secret he had kept to protect Steffy had done the very thing he feared most. It had torn them apart. Now he could only hope that their love was strong enough to survive this storm, that Steffy would find it in her heart to forgive him. But deep down, Finn knew that nothing would ever be the same again. The trust they had built had been shattered, and the road to rebuilding it would be long and arduous. Whether or not they could find their way back to each other remained to be seen, but one thing was certain: this secret would haunt them both for a long time to come.